viewers. Thanks for joining us on today's news. I am Anna Asibi Moses. The headlines: Governor Bago congratulates former governor of Niger State, Dr. Muazu Babangida Ali, on his 69th birthday. Niger State government sets to upgrade Alawa Game Reserve to a national park. Independent Petroleum Marketers Association of Nigeria secures an agreement with Dangote refineries to lift products. Stay tuned for full details. President Bola Tinubu on Monday in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia, called for an end to Israeli aggression in Gaza, warning that the conflict in Palestine has persisted for far too long, inflicting immeasurable suffering. Addressing the extraordinary Arab-Islamic Summit convened to address the current situation in the Middle East, Tinubu expressed deep concerns on the humanitarian conditions in Gaza. This was disclosed in a statement signed by the Special Advisor to the President on Information and Strategy, Bayo Onanuga, on Monday. He said that the one-day summit was a follow-up to the Riyadh summit last year and was attended by head of state and government of the Organization of Islamic Cooperation, OIC, and the Leagues of Arab States. Reiterating Nigerians' call for an immediate ceasefire in Gaza, Tinubu affirmed the country's support for a two-state solution where both Israeli and Palestinians can coexist in security and dignity. Niger State government has inaugurated a transition committee to facilitate the handing and taking over of the upgraded Alawa Game Reserve to a national park. Former Governor Muhammad Umaru Bago inaugurated the committee at the Council Chamber of the Government House, Mina, during the State Executive Council meeting. Our Government House correspondent Aisha Gambodon Azmi reports that the former governor described the inauguration as historic and stressed the importance of conservation and mitigation of the ecosystem to humans and environment. He noted that Niger State is the first subnational to organize the Green Initiative Summit and also establish an agency to drive the initiative. The former governor also stated that the state has a university that is handling climate issues located in Mokwa, pointing out that issues of climate change or action are pertinent to his administration. He said though his administration has no intentions of letting go the Alawa Game Reserve, he, however, said as a responsible government, his administration would have to go by the decisions of previous administrations as government is a continuum. The former governor also expressed the desire of his administration to take over the Kainji National Park to address the activities of butchers, lodgers, and extremists around the park, which he said has become worrisome. He said he is optimistic that the collaboration with the federal government to ensure the smooth handling and taking over of the Alawa Game Reserve will bring about increased security of lives and property of the people in the states. The former governor also assured that the state government will sustain its relationship with the Nigerian National Park Service for more mutual benefit. He called on the Nigerian National Park Service to liaise with the State Security Committee as it has 10,000 rangers working on the ungoverned space to avoid clash in the Blue Line. The Conservator General, Nigerian National Park Service, Dr. Ibrahim Musa Goni, in a brief on how Alawa Game Reserve was upgraded to National Park, explained that in 2009, it was resolved in one of the meetings of the National Council of Environment that state governments should be approached for the taking over of some forests to increase forest cover of the country. He said by 2013, the then governor of Niger State approved a letter in that respect from then Conservator General of the Nigerian National Park Service. He said by 2013, the then governor of Niger State approved a letter in that respect from the then Conservator General of the Nigerian National Park Service, leading to an approval of 10 proposed sites across the country in 2020. by former President Muhammadu Buhari, which Alawa Game Reserve was one of them. The Conservator General further revealed that all constitutional processes was followed, including stakeholders meeting where resolutions were reached that visits should be paid to state governors of the 10 proposed sites and the inauguration of the Transition Committee. The committee, which is made up of representatives of the state government, Nigerian National Park Service, and the host communities, has the Direct Forestry and Wildlife Service, Niger State Sharif Labaran Musa as the chairman, and Fatima Balarebe of the Nigerian National Park Service as the secretary. The chairman promised to ensure a smooth and successful transition and hope for a good collaboration with the host community. He said addressing insecurity in Alawa is one of the many benefits that would be derived from the upgrade of the Alawa Game Reserve to a national park, as there is an existing collaboration with the Nigerian National Park Service and all the security apparatus. Also speaking, the district head of Alawa, Ibrahim Salihu, who was full of appreciation, expressed confidence that with the upgrade of Alawa Game Reserve to a national park, peace will return to the community in particular and Niger State in general. Former Governor Muhammad Umar Bago celebrates with the former Governor of Niger State, Dr. Muazu Babangida Ali, on his 69th birthday. In a birthday message signed by his Chief Press Secretary Bologi Ibrahim, the former governor extends his warm congratulations to the former governor. He described the celebrant as an outstanding, outspoken, and courageous leader who contributed immensely to the growth and development of Niger State and Nigeria, especially when he was a permanent secretary at the Federal Capital Territory (FCT) and during his tenure as governor 2007 through 2015. The former governor observed that the people of the state are still benefiting from some projects executed during the administration of Dr. Babangida Ali. He says the willingness and commitment displayed by the former governor towards supporting the present administration for the good of the citizenry, regardless of party differences, is unprecedented and commendable, while appreciating Allah for his boundless blessings and for adding another year to Dr. Babangida Ali. The former governor prays for more years, sound health, and wisdom for continued service to humanity. The Niger State Contributory Health Agency, NICARE, has, in line with the former governor's agenda of improving livelihood, declared its readiness to enroll 10,000 women of childbearing age and children into the already ongoing health insurance scheme. This was made known by the Executive Secretary of NICARE, Suleiman Abubakar, at a meeting to review the operational guideline of the agency. The Executive Secretary, Suleiman Abubakar, disclosed that the agency has an enrollment figure of 104,000 against the 87,000 it had as at January when the exercise began, adding that the above figure included retirees, vulnerables, and children. Speaking, Commissioner, Ministry of Primary Health Care, Dr. Ibrahim Ahmed Dangana, represented by the Permanent Secretary Abdul Usman Iman, stated that for NCare to keep pace, change is inevitable for it, noting that the review is a sure way to success. The former Commissioner for Investment in Niger State, Dr. Mustafa Jibril, has this to say about NICARE. In his goodwill message, Permanent Secretary, Special Duties, Office of the Secretary to the State Government, SSG Mohammed Makun Sidi, acknowledged the work done so far by NICARE, urging those who are yet to enroll in the scheme to do so. Development partners, other state agencies, and stakeholders were present at the review. The Independent Petroleum Marketers Association of Nigeria, IPMAN, has secured an agreement with Dangote refineries to lift products directly. IPMAN's national president, Abubakar Garima, announced this in Abuja on Monday after a meeting of the National Working Committee of the association. He said the partnership will ensure steady and affordable supply of PMS products nationwide. Garima said after meeting with Aliko Dangote and his management team in Lagos. We are pleased to announce that Dangote Refinery has agreed to supply Ipman with PMS, AGO, and DPK directly for distribution to our depots and retail outlets. Garima urged IPMAN members to support Dangote refineries, citing backward integration benefits and positive impact on Nigerians' foreign exchange markets. Regarding pricing, Garima expressed confidence that negotiations with Dangote would yield lower rates. On compressed natural gas, CNG, the IPMAN president said the association is preparing for a seamless transition to CNG refuel stations nationwide, as it is currently negotiating with the presidential CNG initiative. This partnership is expected to increase efficiency, affordability, and economic growth for Nigeria's petroleum industry. And that's about the size of our package on Lina TV News. Do well to join us on all our social media platforms on Lina TV 247. You can also join us. You can also visit our website on www.linatv.com.ng. Have a nice day.